Hi everyone, I'm CK from Link Records and welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today I'm going to show a video sharing with you the top 10 most valuable records in my collection. Of course, the word value can be subjective, and value is not just about how much a record is worth. And many of the collectors like me, we value records because of some sentimental reason. It could be passed on from our beloved parents or grandparents or even somebody's just special to us. But today in this video, I'm going to just grade the top 10 valuable records based on monetary. And I'm going to just base on the value of each records as stated in Discogs. So I'm going to use Discog as a reference. And of course in Discog, those who are familiar, there is a lowest value, there is the highest sold value, and also a median value. So in order to average out, I'm going to just use the median dollar as an indication. And based on that, I have selected the top 10 most valuable records in my collection. Now I'm going to just omit those box sets, especially multiple albums inside a box set. For example, this one that I have from Pink Floyd. This is the 1997 vinyl collections from Pink Floyd. So I'm going to omit all those box sets that I have. I have some of the box sets, for example, from the Smiths, the Beatles, Queen Greatest Hits. So I'm going to just omit those box sets and just grade them based on the individual album or some of the compilations. Alright? Okay, and before I start with the top 10, I'm going to just give an honorable mention to some of the records that I have, which I thought was outside the top 10, but based on the million dollars in Discord. But if I look at those albums that's currently selling, people putting up for sales, those records are actually commanding quite a high fee. So today I thought I'd share with you some of the records that I have. For example, this record from 1971, fantastic hard rock album from Baji, and this is their debut album. This is the original UK pressing, and if you can see from here, it's quite a near-mint cover, and you can see from the label itself, here we go, and this is from the MCA Records, the UK 1971 original pressing. I think this is going on for quite a bit of money. I think easily is going for about $200 US in Discord. The other one I'm going to show you is one of my favorite band. Here we go, Can, and this is the original UK pressing of this record, and I think it's going on for quite a lot of money as well in Discord. And last but not least, an album which a lot of people are wishing that it will be reissued. Alright, this haven't been reissued yet. This is from The Cure, and this album called Wish. Of course, people who know The Cure, you know that this song, Friday I'm in Love, is taken from this classic album from their 90s. Alright, that is the 90s album, and I think my copy, it's not perfect. There's a little bit of ring wear and also a little sticker mark over there, but I think this is going on for quite a lot of money as well in Discord. Not in my top 10, but I thought I'd just show you, and these are records that I value a lot as well. Okay, of course, I'm not trying to do this video as a form of showing off the expensive records that I have, but I think I enjoy watching a lot of YouTubers showing their records, and I thought that why not, let's have a little bit of fun. And I haven't been categorizing my records in Discord, so by doing this, I actually get a chance to, you know, pick up the albums and then put it into Discord and see how much it is worth now. So it's a bit of fun for me and my son as well. So I thought just take it as something fun, and it's not about bragging, you know, how expensive records I have. Okay, and last but not least, I would like to mention before I show you my top 10 list is that I only started collecting records around 8 years ago. So I'm not the kind of collectors who started long ago, you know, in the 70s, in the 80s, where records are cheaper and then the values goes up. I'm not fortunate like most of those record collectors are. So some of the records I got it for, I would say, pretty high price. All right, so even if I want to sell them, I don't think for some of the records, I don't make a lot of profit out of it. And having said that, I don't think I'll be selling any of the records. Probably only one. I will explain it later. All right, number 10. Let's go to the number 10 on my list. Number 10, Cornell, and this is acoustic album from Chris Cornell, and it's their album called Songbook. And in Discord, this $1 million is going at 180 US dollar. The maximum price ever transacted is $260. If I look at the seller selling this and putting up on sales, the current average is going to be about $280. I love this album. I bought it when it was first released. I paid probably about $30 or $35 for it, and it's a fantastic Chris Cornell acoustic album there. Fantastic. And he played many of the songs from his Soundgarden days, as well as some of his solo stuff, and also some songs from his Audio Slave project. And he also covered John Lennon Imagine, this album. Fantastic album here. This is number 10 on my list. All right. Now, number 9. Now I started buying, here we go, Mo-Fi one-step box set. I didn't buy many of them, but I just started collecting when this came out. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Currently, the Discog price stated at the media price is 185, maximum going at 323. Current average for all the sellers who put this up for sales is about 300 US dollars. There are in total about 7,500 copies pressed. Fantastic sound. In fact, all the Mo-Fi one-step pressings, it can be expensive, but the sound is really phenomenal. All right, here go to number 8. All right, number 8 is another one from Mo-Fi, Mobile Fidelity, and this is Miles Davis Beaches Brew. All right, I got this from a friend who actually wanted to downsize his record collection. So he sold this to me for about 50 US dollars. And now the $1 million going on in Discord is $192. Maximum transacted is 227. There are altogether 5 copies in Discord. The last time I checked, it was about 5 copies. In fact, there's somebody who's selling this a sealed copy, a perfect mint copy for 1.3K. All right, this is quite worth a bit of money. All right, this is number 8. Going for number 7 now. Here we go. This is number 7 from a Japanese jazz artist by the name of Tsuyoshi Yamamoto. And this is pressed by a fantastic audiophile label called First Impression, which was actually founded by an American Chinese by the name of Mr. Watson Ma. If you've seen this record with a label called First Impression, these are fantastic quality. Sound quality is very good. And this is the album called Autumn in Seattle. I bought it, I think it was 6 years ago, if I'm not wrong, in a local record shop when it was first released. In fact, I was hesitating because a copy at that time is about Sing dollar, $50, so about US 30. I thought it was a little bit high in price, but the shop owner told me that it's worth buying it because of its sound qualities. That's why I got this copy. Fantastic jazz album. And this is at number 7. The media price is $196. Maximum transacted is 292. And there's only 1 copy now on Discord, which is going at 250 US dollar. All right, so this is Tsuyoshi Yamamoto and number 7. All right, we go to number 6. Number 6 is a Britpop album, and I love this band, Pulp. All right, this album, it's different class. Fantastic album. I grew up with this album very much. I love this album. There's so many good songs in it. Common People, Disco 2000. So if you grew up the music in the Britpops in the 90s, you will definitely know this album. This album, it's at number 6. The media dollar is 203. Maximum transacted fees is 326. Currently, there are 4 copies on sale, and the average price is going about $270. What's so special about this album is it's actually a limited edition version. It comes with a die cut. If you take out, they are all together. I'll show you the pictures. Pretty cool here. All right, they're all together, different pictures here. Okay, with the songs on it. All right, so you can change the cover, right? For example, if you prefer any of the cover, it's 2-sided. It's fantastic. Here we go. All right, I'll just briefly show you there. All right, so if you like this, because the cover There you go. It's designed with this die cut here. All right, so you can actually just insert them inside. If you can change the cover. All right, here we go. I probably just put it down and insert it, so it's easier for me. Here we go. We have a different cover here. All right, and yeah, I really like this album. Of course, you don't have to get this additional, special edition copies. If you like this album, I think there's a lot of good reissues going on for different class. All right, this is the number 6. Number 5. All right, number 5. It's this album. I have a little story to share on my number 5 album here. This is called Jefferson. This is Jefferson Airplane, and the album is the Golden Album. And this is a special Japan-only compilation. Now, this is now going on at quite a high price. The median dollars is 230. Maximum fees transacted, it's 333. And there are currently 9 copies on sale. The maximum people are going at $1,076 for a near main copy. The minimum, if you want to buy it on Discord, is about 220. All right, this one, of course, originally it has the Japanese OB on it, but my copy doesn't have the OB. But there's a story of this because I got this for really cheap. I went to a local record shop in Singapore and I saw this copy there. And at that time, probably about 7 years plus ago, I just started collecting vinyl records. I don't have any Jefferson Airplane albums. I thought this is a very cool and nice compilation album I can own. And then I start to check out the vinyl, and I want to just show you how beautiful this is. I'll just take out this carefully. Okay, I don't know how well it reflects on the video. All right, look at that. It's multicolored vinyl here. All right, I thought it's going to be expensive, so I took a copy and I asked the shop owner how much this is, and this is only for about US $20. Can you believe it? I was so happy. I bought it back, and I was happy because I mean, it's just a beautiful record, beautiful music. All right, but I didn't know it cost quite a lot until a few years ago. I just checked it out on Discord, and I was amazed by how much it actually costs now. All right, so this is my number 5, Jefferson Airplane with Jefferson Airplane Golden Album, the Japan-only compilation. All right, number 4. Number 4 is a Cantonese album. It's My Idol, Leslie Cheung, Zhang Guorong. All right, this album called Salute, where he covers some of the songs that he liked. This album in Discord is going media at $300 US, maximum $400 US. The average price now going on is very rare, although this has been reissued, but it's reissued on a picture disc, if I'm not wrong. The original pricing which I got now, people are going easily for about 800 to about 1K. All right, I got this in Hong Kong during a holiday trip with my wife and my son. I went to this shop. I think the owner is Paul's. Paul Records. I think many of the Hong Kongers will know him. He's quite a legend guy selling records in his house. I went to his place and I saw this, and I really hesitated because he wanted to charge me for about 80 Sing dollars, which I thought was a little bit expensive. I went out of his house without buying it. I walked down and I keep thinking it, and I decided to go back to his house and grab this record. All right, so I got it for about $80 Sing, which is probably about $50 US. But now it's really worth a lot. Not just from the monetary sense, but I think musically wise, I really treasured this album a lot because Leslie Cheung is definitely one of my idols. And I love his music, his movies as well. Okay, so this is going at number 4. And number 3. Another MoFi edition that I got. This is, I'm sure everybody knows this album. It's Nirvana, Nevermind. In fact, I have the original German pressing as well. And that is actually the first record that I got in my collection. All right, that was about 8 years ago. I bought Nevermind, the German pressing, original pressing. But later on, I have a friend who is letting go of his collection. He decided to sell this to me. He didn't sell me really cheap, but he sold it to me for, if I'm not wrong, about 180 Sing. So it's about 130 maybe US dollar, about that. And currently in Discord, the media price for this is $300. maximum transacted 400 US dollar. If you want to buy the copy, if you're really keen to buy the copy, but I don't think it's necessary unless you are a diehard Mo-Fi fan. But the cheapest copy now on Discord is 325. Alright, this is my number 3. Okay, number 2. Alright, the last video I've shown everybody is about my sound system, and many of you know that I'm using a Torrance turntable. This is the Torrance 125 anniversary LP, and this LP consists of 3 records inside, 6 sides, and the first side consists of all the wonderful female vocalists. We have people like Ricky Lee Jones, Mara Taylor, alright, and then the side 2 is the classical hits. There's also a side on blues, rhythms and blues, jazz. In fact, I was amazed by a track on this compilation by Hugh Masekela, and the track is called Stemila. Alright, Stemila. And that track is fantastic. I heard that track in a shop, Zen Audio in Singapore, with his huge speakers. When we played, it was so phenomenal, it was mind-blowing, that I asked the owner what record he's played, and he showed it to me and decided to hunt down the copy. So I got this. I didn't get this cheap. I got it in Discord for easily about US 250 US dollar, if I'm not wrong. But this currently going at media dollars of 324. It's second on my list. And currently there's some copies going on. The VG Plus copy going at 295 US dollar. Alright, so the Torrance 125th anniversary LP is number 2 on my list. Okay, we're going up to the number 1. Alright, the number 1 record. Actually, my number 1 record, actually I have 2 copies of it. Alright, so I would not just give it a 2 position, but I have a stereo and a mono pressing. The number 1 on my list is the Jimi Hendrix Experience Axis Boas Love. Alright, some of you might know this. This is the analog production who just came out, if I'm not wrong, a year or 2 ago. Alright, I got the stereo version as well, and I got the mono one as well. So when it first came out, I got the stereo and the mono. The mono is still sealed, and this is currently, the meter dollars is 340. Maximum is 424. There are a lot of copies going on in Discord now. Last check was like over 20 copies, so but they're all going at quite a high price. Alright, okay, so this is the... I don't think I will unseal this and play, but I'm just going to keep it. Whether I will sell it or not, I might or might not. It all depends. Alright, so this is the number 1 on my list. The most valuable records based on Discord media price in my collection. Alright, there you go. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. These are my top 10 most valuable records in my collections. Of course, I would love to do another video about the top 10 most valuable in terms of sentimental reason of those records that I have in my collections. Alright, if you like this video, please click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do, because we will be making more interesting videos. I'm sure my son will be back in my next video. And we're going to see you next time. Thank you for watching.